Hey everybody, Chris here from Curves. Today I'm bringing you a body basics workout. So what this means is we're going to strengthen upper body, lower body, and core. So a little bit of everything. 30-minute workout. And so please, if you are doing this workout and you've completed it, please do a shout out to me in the comments saying, yes, Chris, I've completed my workout today. All right, so let's get started. We're going to work on those triceps first, so that back of the arm. So you're going to slightly bend those knees. And you're going to press and squeeze those palms together. Squeeze them together. Keep that chest up. Look straight ahead. I'll do it this way. There you go. Squeeze them together. Arms should stay nice and straight. You got this. Keep that core nice and strong. Of course, don't forget to breathe. Looking good. Few more repetitions there. You should really feel it isolating that back of the arm. Those are that jiggle muscle that we really want to focus on. So keep those arms strong and straight. You should also feel a little bit through your shoulders too. So again, keep pressing those arms together. You don't want to bend the elbow. Just keep squeezing, just like that. All right, so now we're going to work on those shoulder press. So hands in a fist. Arms like this, you're going to push over your head, pull back down. Push over and pull back down. Stomach is strong, slight bend in those knees. You never want to lock out those joints. So push over, pull back down. Push and pull back down. There you go. If you've got bad shoulders, then maybe going up this high is a little bit too hard for you. So you're just going to maybe come up a little bit and bring it back down. There you go, just like that. Push overhead, pull back down. Squeeze those arm muscles. Make sure they're nice and tight. You just don't want to go through the motions. You really want to make the most of every repetition. A few more reps here, and then we're going to work on those legs. We're going to be doing a squat with a touchdown. Almost there, ladies. Keep those arms nice and strong. All right, so now you're going to get a squat position, so feet are a little wider than hip width. You're going to squat, touchdown, alternate, squat, touchdown. Just like that. Back up and down. And you can see how my chest is lifted. I'm looking straight ahead, because what you don't want is just this. You need to engage those legs. You need to squat, touchdown, squat, touchdown. Making sure that when you squat, your bum goes back and out. You don't want those knees past your toes. Now, if you need a little bit more, you can add the jump. So, jumps, touch, jump, touch, just like this. You got this. Otherwise, take it back to how I started without the jump, but you still want to alternate those arms. Right, left, right, and left. You should definitely feel this through those quadricep muscles. The front of your thighs. Almost there, ladies. Couple more reps. So now we're going to do that inchworm. So feet are hip width apart. We are going to walk out into a plank. So you're going to walk all the way out, stop and plank, walk all the way back up. Squeeze those glutes. Do it again. Walk all the way out into your plank, walk all the way back up, squeeze those glutes. Keep moving. When you go to plank, your wrist should be right underneath those shoulders. Okay. Excellent. And as you walk back up, you can either do a straight leg or you can do a bent leg like this. Okay, hold it. Come back up. Now maybe you're not able to do the walkout at all. So I just want you to bend over, touch the floor, come back up, squeeze those glutes. Come down, and back up. All right, so let's do a static row with a lunge. So take that right leg. Big step forward. That heel's planted on the floor. You got those 10-pound weights, or just pretend you do. Pull back, push forward. Pull and push. Squeezing those shoulder blades back towards one another. So from the side, it looks like this. Pull, push, pull, and push. All right, so now let's switch. Do that other leg. Left leg goes forward. It's got a front, that front knee's nice and bent. Pull back, push forward, pull and push forward. Keep those stomach muscles engaged at all times. You got this. Inhale, and then exhale as you push away. There you go. You should start feeling it through those legs, those shoulders, squeezing those back muscles together. All right, so now we're going to do a windmill with a side lunge. So now you're in a wide stance. Arms go out to the side, you're a windmill. You're going to lunge, tap your foot, come up, lunge, tap the other foot, come back up. So this is a windmill with a lunge. So one knee bends as the other one stays straight. There you go, good. Keeping that head up. If you want a little bit more, go faster. There you go, couple more reps. You should start to feel this through those inner thighs, those quadriceps, and really twist. Or maybe you're not quite able to touch the floor yet. That's okay. Maybe it's your shin, or maybe it's just your knee right now. But whatever it is, challenge yourself. Okay, you got this. So we're working on lower body, we're working on upper body, and now we're going to do standing bicycle. Hands behind your ears. You're going to do opposite knee to opposite elbow. So knee to elbow. Sometimes this can be kind of confusing. You're thinking, same knee, same elbow. No, so don't think, just do. So right knee, left elbow, right knee. Good. You got this. So this is strengthening your waist, your glutes. If you need a little bit more, try to go faster, get more reps into it, or bring those knees up higher. Okay, so there's different ways we can either modify or intensify it. You got this. Really twist. Get that elbow all the way across that knee. There you go. Keep on breathing. You got this, ladies. This is good core work. All right, so now we're going to do a deadlift. So we're targeting the back of those legs. So pretend you got those weights. It's a little soft bend in your knee. You're going to go all the way down to the floor. Come all the way back up. And when you come up, you want to squeeze and tighten those glutes up. So let's repeat. All the way down, all the way back up. Exhale down. Inhale as you come up and squeeze those glutes at the top. So this isn't just about going up and down. You really need to tighten up those legs, tighten up that core, just like that. So from the side, it looks like this. Inhale, squeeze the glutes right back down. And you're inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. You got this. Back to the front. A little soft bend your knees. If you do need to make it a little bit easier, you can bend your knees even more. Okay. So now let's work on a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So lower body and arms. So pretend you've got those weights. Squeeze them nice and tight. As you lunge back, you're going to curl those arms. Feet together. Lunge back, curl those arms. So we're doing two movements here. It's a compound move. Reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So we're strengthening the legs as well as the upper body at the same time. From the side, it looks like this. Okay. So your goal, if you can, is to get that knee as close to the floor as you can. But if you've got bad knees, then maybe you just go to here and like this. But take it at your level, all the way down, all the way back. Squeeze those arms. Keep those muscles nice and tight. There you go. Again, don't just go through these motions. All right, so now we're going to do a standing trunk twist. So working the core. Feet are about hip width apart, soft bend in your knees. Arm over arm. You have your fist clenched, and then you're rotating. So right to left, right to left. This is very similar to our rotary torso machine on the circuit. There you go. The important thing here is that your hips don't rotate. It's just from the waist, so you don't want this happening. That takes away from here. So again, right to left. and your head or your face should follow where your arms go. That's making sure you're getting the most out of those obliques, your quadratus lumborum, those abdominals too. And keep those knees nice, soft, bending them. A few more reps here, ladies. All right, now let's change. So now we're just gonna do a good old-fashioned squat. Feet are hip-width apart, and we're gonna squat down, come up. Squat, come up. Now when you come up, squeeze those glutes again. Activate those glute muscles. Down and up. Feet are pointed forward. As you squat, again, bum goes back, come up. Squat down, squeeze at the top. There you go, you got this. This squat is great for strengthening your legs, strengthening your knees too. So if you do have bad knees, maybe you don't go down as far, but this is a great exercise to get them stronger. Reduce that inflammation, reduce that pain that you feel. There you go. If you need a little bit more, maybe you go faster, maybe you go deeper. So all of those out there that can go a little bit deeper, go for it. So now we're going to do arm circles. So this is simple yet very effective. So feet are hip width apart, arms are out to the side, so it's fingertip to fingertip, and you're doing small circles forward. I want to make sure too, your arms are out front. They should be back, so that way we squeeze and activate the rhomboid muscles as well. There you go. So nice small circles forward. Now I want you to reverse it. Reverse that circle. A little bend in that knee. Remember, feet are hip width apart. Check your stomachs. Are they held in nice and strong? If not, they should be. You're always focusing on that core no matter what exercise we do. You're doing a great job. Keep that rotation back. Arms should start to get a little bit tired right about now, but you're almost done. A few more reps. All right, great job. So now we're going to do a standing toe tap crunch. So this is good for balance, core, shoulders. Hands are going to go overhead. You're going to bend over, tap that toe. Bend over, tap that toe. Right now we're just focusing on the left leg, or if you started with your right leg, that's okay too. So bend over, tap that toe. You got this. Bend over, tap that toe. Now let's switch. Arms stay up. Raise that right leg up and tap it. Now it's important from the side that you bend the part on top of you over. It's not just a leg raise. So bend over and tap. So that way your hands and toes meet in the middle. There you go. Good job. If you can only bring your knee up, that's okay too. However you need to get through it. All right, so we're back to your triceps again. So soft bend in your knees, arms are straight, and you're going to press and squeeze together. Press and squeeze together. So again, my arms are straight, and I'm squeezing those palms. They should be facing one another. Together. You got this. So check your knees. There should be a soft bend in your knee. Check your stomach. Now we want to pulse it faster. So little fast pulses. Still keep your arms straight, but we're just going a little bit faster. Okay, looks like this. So nice fast pulses. That repetition really starts to make those arms burn. I know I can start to feel it. That means it's working. If you can't feel it, that means it's not working. Keep pulsing it out, ladies. You're almost there. All right, so now we're going to do that squat with a touchdown. So feet are a little wider than hip width. You're going to squat, touch the ground, come up. Squat, touch the ground with the other hand, come up. When you come up, remember, squeezing those glutes. Touchdown, squeeze, touchdown, squeeze. There you go. And just like I am, you want to have your chest up, looking straight ahead, so your neck's in good alignment. Maybe this time get a little lower in your squat, or maybe this time, if you can, add the jump. So jump, squat, touch down, Jump, squat, touchdown. Even if you try this and you start to get a little tired, then go back to the original version. You got this. Don't forget to breathe. You're almost there, just a couple more reps. Legs should be burning. Nice job. All right, good. So now we're gonna do our inchworm. So feet are hip width apart. We're gonna walk out into that plank. So you're gonna walk all the way out into plank, hold a sec, walk all the way back up. Come up, squeeze the glutes. Walk all the way out, walk all the way back up. Maybe you need to bend your knees. You can do that. Bend your knees as you walk out. Bend your knees as you come back up. Okay, if you need more, add a push-up. And then walk back up. Okay, so there's a lot of ways. We can make it a little bit easier, a little bit more challenging. And of course, if you can't do the full inchworm, bend down, touch the floor, come back up. So, no excuses. This is really good for those hamstrings. So now we're going to do the static row with that lunge. We'll start this time with our left leg. So, take your left leg back. That leg is straight, the heel's on the floor, this front knee is bent. Pretend you've got those weights. You're going to pull your elbows back and squeeze them to each other. Push forward. Pull, push forward. Just like that. Squeezing those rhomboid muscles together. Those are your big back muscles. A couple more reps here and then we'll change sides. Okay, so let's switch legs. I'll do it from the side. So this front knee's bent, that back foot's on the ground. Pull, push. Pull and push. Keep it a nice straight back. Stomach is strong. You got this. Hopefully you're still breathing with me. You're almost there. And from the front again. Again, bend that knee. Maybe you can't get down as deep as I am. That's okay. You can do more vertical. But still pull, push. Pull and push. You should feel those shoulder blades squeezing together. Arms should be nice and tight. Stomach muscles should be strong as well. You got this. And anytime, ladies, if you need to grab some water or a towel, feel free to do so. All right, so we're going to do the windmill with that side lunge. So this is a wide stance. Toes are pointed forward. Arms out to the side. You're going to lunge, tap the foot, come up, lunge, tap the other foot, come back up. So it's a nice deep side lunge with the tap of the foot. There you go, good. Inhale up, exhale as you lower. If you need a little bit more, go faster. Get a few more reps in. Or get deeper into that lunge. That works too. And if you can't quite touch the floor or your foot, maybe it's just your shin. Maybe it's your knee. It's okay. Any way you do it, you're still activating those same muscle groups. So we're going to do standing bicycle. Hands behind those ears. Don't want to pull on your neck. We're going to take right elbow to left knee. So you're going to bring it across. So we're just focusing on right elbow, left knee. Bring that elbow across that leg. Driving that knee up nice and high. That's strengthening your abdominals. And that good twist is what's strengthening your waist muscles. You got this. All right, let's switch off. Do the other side. So knee to elbow, knee to elbow. If you want to challenge your balance, don't let your foot touch the floor in between. Just like that. Just kind of let it float. That's a good challenge of your balance. Otherwise, go ahead and tap it. Bring it over. Maybe bring the knee up higher. Maybe go a little faster. It's up to you. All right, let's work on that deadlift which targets the back of your thighs, those hamstrings. Pretend you've got those weights in your hand. They're super heavy. You're going to have a nice soft bend in your knee, and you're going to pivot at the hips and go all the way down to the floor and come all the way back up and squeeze and tighten up those glute muscles. Back down again, come up and squeeze. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you push down. So from the side, soft bend in your knees, all the way down, squeeze up, all the way down, squeeze up. If this is a little bit too much for you, you're feeling too much in the back of the thigh, bend your knees even more. Go down, come up, go down, and come up. Otherwise, just a very slight bend in that knee. But don't forget about squeezing the glutes up at the top. So now we're going to work more legs and arms. This is, a bicep curl with the crescent, with a lunge. You're going to step back into a lunge, followed by a bicep curl. So reverse lunge, bicep curl. So again, pretend you've got those 10-pound weights in your hands. They're super heavy. You're doing a curl with a lunge. So from the side, it looks like this. You're alternating those legs, trying to get that back knee as far down to the mat or the floor as you can, all while curling those arms. Squeeze those muscles, tighten them up. This is also another good one for your balance, because you're having a balance on that one leg as the other one's behind you. Keep going with it, ladies. All right, so now we're going to work on core. This is your standing trunk twist. Arm over arm, slight bend in your knees. You're going to rotate basically from a 10 o'clock position to 2 o'clock. Okay, so power one side, power the other. Following your arms with your vision. So you're looking where your arms are going. That keeps your neck in alignment, keeps a focus right here in that core, the obliques, your quadratus lumborum, those abdominal muscles. Doing a great job. Keep it up. Speaking of abdominals, I'm hopefully you're keeping those muscles held in nice and tight. A few more reps here. Hips should be pointed forward the whole time. You're almost done. All right, so now we're going to do those squats again, but we're going to change it up a bit. We're going to go into a sumo. So wider stance, toes are pointed out at an angle, and we're going to squat down, come up. Down, come up. When you come up, again, squeezing those glutes. We want to target all these lower body muscles, not just those legs. So down and up, down and up. All right, if you need a little bit more, get lower, like into that goddess, and back up. Lower and back up. If this starts to bother your knees, then take it shorter, just a little less of a squat, just like that. But if this is too easy, you need to challenge yourself. There is no change if you don't challenge your body. Push it out of that comfort zone. You can do this. All right, so let's work on those arms and shoulders. Feet are hip width apart, arms out like that airplane. Stomach is nice and strong and tight, and you're gonna rotate those arms, small circles, forward. We're just moving forward right now. You got this. Small circles forward. Our arms should be back, they shouldn't be up here. Lined up in a nice straight line. Not forgetting about the breathing. Now let's go reverse. So arm circles back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You should feel a nice, good stretch and strengthening in those shoulders, your biceps, your triceps, that back muscle. Your arms should start to burn right about now, but that's okay. Don't let them drop. Keep them up there, ladies. You can do this. Don't let them drop. Just a couple more reps. All right, good job. Okay, so let's focus on the balance and that core. So Arms up over your head. We're just going to do our right leg. So raise your right leg as you bend over to tap that toe. Up and then tap. There you go. Good. All right. Excellent. So tap that toe as you bend over. So your legs and hands should meet in the middle. Now let's do your other side. You're going to raise that leg up, tap that toe. Again, from the side, you can see my upper body is bending over. So it's not just this. You need to crunch in the middle. And if you can't quite touch your toes right now, that's okay. Maybe it's just your shin, or maybe it's just your knee. Take it at your level. And of course, if you need to hang on to anything to maintain your balance, you can do that and just focus on something like this. Okay? But again, it's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you feel like, oh, I'm going to tip over. That just strengthens your core even more. So don't worry about it. Plus, no one's going to see you. Doing good. A few more reps here, ladies. If you need to pause and get some water, feel free to do that anytime. All right, last one here. Okay, so that was the majority of our workout, but now we need to finish off with that stretching, cool our body down, bring our heart rate back down before we're completed the workout. So we did a lot of leg work today. So grab that left foot or left ankle. Bring it behind you. If you need your arm out to the side for balance, that's fine. If you need to hold onto a chair or the wall, that's okay too. What we're doing is we're stretching out these quadricep muscles right here. You should feel a nice, good stretch and good pull. It's so important that you're stretching after these workouts, ladies. This helps improve your flexibility. This helps increase your range of motion. And it also helps reduce muscle soreness after a workout. There you go. Nice, good stretch in the front of that thigh. Looking great. All right, let's do those hamstrings. So take that left foot, step forward. The toe is pointed up. This back leg is bent. And you can grab for that foot if you like to give a better, deeper stretch. If not, you can stay right here. Now let's switch. Again, pulling that toe, but just keep that chest and head up so that neck's in good alignment. You guys are doing a great job. All the hard part's over. This is your reward, like I tell you at Curves. The stretching is your reward for doing such a great job. All right, so let's do that leg lunge because we did some lunges today. So if you can, keep that chest up, head is up, looking straight ahead. Touch the floor into a side lunge. Or maybe you're right here with your hands above your knee. That's okay too. You should feel a good stretch in those adductor muscles. Let's switch it. There you go. Nice job. Again, if you can touch the floor, great. If you're that flexible, fantastic. If not, you can take it right here. You just don't want to bend over. You want to have as straight as back as possible. Good job. All right. Let's take it down to the floor. So legs out in front of you. You're going to take your right leg, cross it over your left. Your left arm is going to go outside this knee, and you're going to bend and twist to your right. Keeping your foot flexed, just like that. You should feel this here in your lower back and your waist. Now let's switch. Legs straight again. Take your left foot, cross it over your right. Take your right arm outside that knee and twist, this time to your left. Looking good. Making sure you're still breathing. Nice job. Now we're going to take those legs out in front of you and you're going to put your arms up over your head. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to reach and just lean forward. You don't want to hunch. Try to maintain a nice straight back, reaching as far towards those toes as you can. Still breathing? Good. We're almost done, ladies. You got this. This is great for stretching out your back, stretching out those hamstrings. All right, so let's come back up. We did some arm work today, so we want to stretch those arms out. So interlock those fingers, push them out in front of you. Now push them right above your head. Just like this. Your biceps should be lined up with your ears if you can, and then look up to those fingertips. Keeping that core nice and strong, held and tight. Good, nice deep breaths. Now, extend those arms out, palms are facing back, push and squeeze. This is stretching out that arm from those arm circles, those bicep curls, static row. That looks good. All right, so now arms go behind the back, interlock those fingers, and you're gonna lift them up as high as you can behind that back. Excellent. If you want a little bit more, hinge forward at the hips and bring them up higher over your back. Head is looking down at the floor. It's up to you and your flexibility. All right. So our last one is going to be arm across the chest. Take that hand up over that straight arm. Gently pull it back. This is stretching out your shoulders, your bicep, the tricep. And then let's switch it off. Bring that arm over across. Just like this. Pull it back. You should feel a good stretch right here in your shoulder, your bicep and tricep. All right, let's take one big inhale up. Arms overhead, big exhale down. Last inhale up. Big exhale down. And give yourself a round of applause, ladies. Great job for finishing our body basics workout today. Thank you for joining me. Again, in the comments below, make sure you say, hey, Chris, did the workout today, so I can make sure I give you credit. So join us again for another Curves 30-minute workout.